Hey there, fellow riders, it's Keith from Wheel Buckeyes, back with another thrilling ride. Today we're taking a journey that's a little different. We're riding all the way to Hell. Hell, Michigan, that is. Now don't let the name scare you off. Hell, Michigan is a real place, and it's as unique as its name suggests. Nestled in the southern region of the state up north, this little town is a must-visit for any road warrior. So buckle up, folks. It's time to hit the road and take the highway to hell. Alright folks, I told you I was taking you to hell. Just to prove it, this is where we're at. Hell, Michigan. We're gonna show you around the place a little bit. I'm riding solo today. Dawn's at home. But you know, I made a promise to Dawn years ago when we met that if I ended up going to hell, I wasn't going to drag her down with me. So I kept my promise. I'm not taking her to hell with me. So this is not actually an incorporated town. It's just an area. And some of the history, gentlemen moved here back in the early 1800s and set up a grist mill, a distillery, and bought about 100 acres in the area, and he turned it into a pretty good thriving business. And then I believe after the Civil War, the government came looking for him because he was selling moonshine, and they wanted a piece of it, of course, called taxes. And he ended up getting out of the business. I think he passed away in the late 1800s. But he was kind of the founder of the area. And it basically has a new restaurant coming, an ice cream place, and then it has a diner a little bit farther down that we'll take a look at. I think you can pay, I think it's $20 or $25, and they'll mark you down here as being the mayor for the day in hell. And so today it looks like it's Brian, and the first lady is Dawn, but I don't think it's my Dawn. I don't know. I'll have to check into that one. Get your ice here before hell freezes over. There's the Hell Community Library, funded with a grant from Damnation University. How about that? This is behind the ice cream place. You can come back here and take some pictures, especially if you've got some kids. Back behind Screams. The town of Hell was established in 1841. George Reeves named this little town Hell. He's the gentleman I told you he moved here from New York and bought some property. This is kind of a replica of what the first house may have looked like. And yes, they have a chapel here in Hell. Built in 2002 by local craftsmen, Hell's Chapel stands today as a reminder to all that even in hell, love and happiness can grow. And there are actually people who come out here to get married, get hitched. Here's a little look at the chapel. Has some nice seats. Kind of an interesting place. If you're looking to get hitched and you're in the area, consider it. And then tell everybody you were married in hell. And here are the locks of love in Hell, Michigan. You can purchase a lock to put it up here for your love. And if my love was with me here today, we probably would. Beautiful day here in hell. Usually I don't want to say that too often. They call this the scattered yard. I'm going to assume that it's kind of a little bit of a makeshift graveyard. I don't know. If anybody knows, help me out here. Drop in the comments below what this is supposed to be. That's my guess. And that's another outside shot of the chapel. Again, give them a call if you want to set up your wedding up here. You might ask, well, what is there to do in hell? I'm glad you asked. Who knew that you could come to hell and play putt-putt? Miniature golf, whatever you want to call it. So, nice little miniature golf course here. That's how you want to spend your time in hell. A little bit older, but still looks like it'd be fun. Since Dawn's not here, you know, I can brag a little bit about my putt-putt skills. She thinks she's going to beat me. We might just play when we do our Smoky Mountain trip this year. Might find a place to play, but you know, I'm just concerned that if I beat her, she'll feel bad, and you know, I just don't want my beautiful Dawn to feel bad because I'll just beat her so bad. D32, that's the route right in front of hell. So you'll see a lot of D32. So that's one thing to do if you end up in hell. In the future, you can play putt-putt in hell. You know, when you think about hell, you don't really think about ice cream, but something else that you can do if you come to hell is you can get some ice cream here at Screams. So we're going to go in there and check it out. And that's some information on the putt-putt, $6 for adults. They do have public restrooms here, and Screams is open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just to confirm, we really are in hell. We're at the crematory. If ice cream's your thing, that's it. So inside of Screams here, they have all kinds of souvenirs. It says right there, Hell Souvenirs. You got just about any kind of stuff you could want. Coffee mugs, license plates. Do you know her? Him? I don't recognize him. And of course they got t-shirts. Some more t-shirts. And where the t-shirts end, you can get some more t-shirts. And that's the price. Well, I don't recognize him either. And that's where you can purchase your locks. If Dawn was here, we would probably do some locks, sweatpants, ducks. I think that's a Jeep thing. And oh, some more t-shirts. How about that? Short sleeve shirts. Some puzzles. If you're getting bored here in hell and you need something to do, put a puzzle together. Dawn would love this Halloween stuff. She's a big Halloween junkie. A little too early for that, but there's Happy Halloween. Some more neat little things you can get. Souvenirs, some jewelry, some art. As we continue our tour of hell, if you're asking what there is to do in hell, you can come down to Smittys Saloon. Get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat. How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm hungry. So we're gonna go in and check out Smittys. All right, we are here at Smittys Tavern getting some lunch. And I ordered the club sandwich. So we'll check that out when we get it. All right, so this is the educational part of the video. For those of you who may be asking, how did hell get its name? So the answer to that question is, no one knows for sure. How about that? But there are a couple stories that go along with it. One being that there were some German immigrants here, and there was a word that either sounds like hell in German, and some people overheard them talking, saying that word that sounded like hell, so they thought that they were in a town called Hell. So that's one popular thought. The other one is the owner, not the owner, the founder, George Reeves, was asked at some point, what would you like to name this town? And his response was, you can call it anything you want. Call it hell for all I care. So those are a couple of the stories. You pick which one you like better, and I say you just go with that one. By the way, the food was excellent at Smittys, so if you have a chance and you're in hell, definitely stop by there, get something to eat. Great atmosphere, good food, good prices. I think I ate for $14. Can't beat that. And one last look at Blue Thunder for the day. All right, folks, that's a wrap on our epic motorcycle adventure to hell and back. We've ridden through some incredible landscapes and experienced the unique charm of Hell, Michigan. I hope you enjoyed the adventure as much as I have. Remember, every journey has its own story, and I'm glad I got to share this one with you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your fellow adventure enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on our next ride. Until our next adventure, keep the rubber side down and always chase the horizon. This is Keith, signing off from hell. Ride safe, everyone.